It's fun. All right.
I was actually looking forward to
Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hello.
All right. Let's just ride out a little. Feel it.
You missed it.
I missed this. Oh, I'm sorry about last week.
Oh, it was vacation.
Damn. We was all gone, vacant.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, people?
What's going on?
Welcome to LightWork. And today's topic is child support.
Okay.
Damn. All right. Yo, let's get to work. Welcome to LightWork. What's good?
Yo, what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm
I
good.
haven't seen you in a while,
I know
guys.
it feels like it's been like weeks.
I
but it's
know,
only
right?
been like a week or something.
Yeah, it's only been like a week.
I think so. I don't know. So today we have a special guest. She is not on camera, but it's all good. But just so you know who we are again, my name is Rivens, aka Riv, and to my left is,
My name is Omar, a.k.a. Preach.
and on my right.
My name is Riza Red.
All right. Guest speaker, go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Mrs. E, and I'm the voice of reason.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
He the voice of reason.
She gonna come out here strong.
Definitely not that.
She coming strong. All right, so today's topic is about
Real quick, man. You know, I'm looking at the screen and everything. You know what I'm saying? When she speaks, I feel like she's my conscience.
Oh my God! Because she's off camera and she spoke some reason.
yo. But today's topic is
Oh man.
is child support, and this is gonna be interesting because the way I feel about child support, I think it's a load of bullshit for certain people, but for others, you know, a lot of men or women deserve to be on child support because y'all here, you know, not doing what y'all supposed to do. And child support is not only financial support, but it should be support in being in your kids' lives.
Facts.
So, you know, don't hold on to that fact that just because the system puts you on a list that you should only think finances is the only benefit. I'm sorry, the only thing that you should be doing as far as child support.
Big facts. I agree. I think that child support is based on the situation. Mm-hmm. There are some people, like for real, that are just some crappy people, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I got an issue with people who have children and, you know, they're not involved in their children's lives, and in no capacity financially, in no capacity, and, you know, as far education wise, you know, but on the flip side of things, I agree with child support for that individual.
Yeah.
But the way I've actually seen child support in these streets,
Yeah.
full of crap, man. It's
Well,
full of
how much
junk,
is
man.
it? How
Like,
much is it now? Does it depend on how many kids you have?
I
or-
think
depends on how many
depends
kids
on-
you have
and
it depends on your
income.
Well, what's the minimum or the maximum or like what's the
I'm not even sure.
usual?
Me personally,
I'm not on child support.
I mean,
so
I'm going through the whole process of being put on child support, but I don't know what the whole thing is about as far as how they weigh things. I think it's like it's depending on both of our incomes and finances, and then
Yeah.
I guess whoever's holding the kids longer as far as custody, they benefit more off of
Facts.
receiving the money.
Yes.
But I think all that can be trumped when you share custody. So that makes a huge difference. That's what I know so far.
I think it's cheaper to afford child support than to afford the whole kid.
I mean, damn.
It is.
Damn.
It's a 24-hour job.
Yeah.
Not a weekend job
Yeah.
from Friday
Yeah.
to
I
Sunday.
mean, a lot of women like to, and yeah, men might do it too, but a lot of women like to put people on a certain weekend schedule. So if you put a guy on a weekend schedule, you know you're playing the game of if he doesn't have them as much time, he has to give more money. So
which is bull crap.
You know,
Because my question is, I don't mean to interrupt you. What is the purpose or the benefit for stopping a parent from seeing their kid only on the weekend?
I don't think it stops that. I think it's up to that individual. If the father chooses not to be more relevant or prevalent in their life, that's on them. Because I'm pretty sure the mother, come on.
Is it really on them?
You really think that we don't want time for ourselves? You really think that we just want to be here cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, doing hair, doing that every day, 24/7. You don't think we need a break?
Yeah, that's why I say I will make the best father.
That
ever.
sounds like real talk. The answer to your question is yes. But I know a minimum of 6 brothers who really want to see their kids. But the mom is always saying, oh, we're doing something this weekend. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing that. So everything that you just said, if that female really wanted time, they would have made time.
I think a lot of brothers use that as an excuse because they already know that the children have a lot of activities and they want to wait till they have the activities to go and insert themselves and tell them, well, I'm trying to have them on this time, but she's always saying whatever. It's all a game.
I know at least 6 brothers that call this woman every single week and say, can I see the kids now? Can I see the kids now? So y'all got activities every single weekend? Okay, so I just can't see my kids.
So why can't you come to the activities that they're in? If they have football practice or if they're in basketball, why can't you just show up?
There's a lot of detail.
Do I have to tell you that you need to be? I mean, come on, we're adults here. If you want to be,
we're not all adults.
Yeah,
no, we're not. We're
obviously
clearly
not.
fucking
So,
kids.
yeah.
And having children with children's and children's and children's.
So check me.
Yeah.
All right. So with these activities that I know from out of those at least 6 brothers, 3 of those activities are unknown. What y'all doing? It's our business. Why?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like,
That's the girl.
Yeah.
I'll be honest
That's
with you.
the girl.
I've gone through that kind of experience where the woman that I have kids with will be like, one day it'll be like, okay, it's your weekend, but then when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna come pick them up during the week, and they're like, no, we got something to do, and then you ask the kids what's going on, what they've been doing, they're like, nothing. It's like keep away.
Well,
And
sometimes
you
I'm
know
not
what I
going to
mean?
lie
So-
and say some women don't do that.
Yeah.
However, as a mother, you guys have to understand that our main priority is stability. And we don't want, if it's a weekday, why are you coming in and bringing my kids in at 10 o'clock when they got to go to school?
No,
the
that's
next day?
different. That's
Because
yeah.
you're messing up the flow
flow.
of things.
Yeah, that's if they go to bed on time.
That's if they go to
But
bed
they're
on
at
time.
home.
So this is the thing.
Well,
They're not in the streets.
yeah.
So this is the thing. So
but yeah. Go ahead, Omar.
So this is the thing. Now, although that these might be your situation or your mindset is what I should say, where you would actually say, okay, why can't the man come to these activities, or you're not going to mess up the bedtime schedule? Why can't that man who really wants to see his kids, why can't he pick them up right after school and then have them for 2-3 days and then give you your break?
Why can't he?
Like I said, I know a minimum
Because
of
women are
6
vindictive.
brothers.
Because women are vindictive, okay? They got with vindictive women.
That is the
Your
point I'm trying to-
6 brothers that you
Got
just
with
keep on.
vindictive
They
women.
got with vindictive fucking females. They're immature, are not self-aware, are
That's what
really
I'm-
not thinking about
All
the
right.
child's mind and what really the absence of the father will then have the child's fucked upness. Like, listen,
You better talk. Preach.
It's just that whole vindictiveness. I'm sorry, women are bitches. They got with bitches, and that was it. And that's their karma. I'm sorry, you broke the bitch's heart. That's your fucking karma. Now
But now
deal
this
with
is
it.
the thing. Child support is what she wants financially.
Great. It's a lot cheaper than owning the fucking child for
But
18
listen to
years.
this point. If you want child support, don't you want to support your child with
No.
another parent
No,
in their life?
no, because clearly I don't like the bitch and I don't want her and I didn't want to establish
And also-
a life or a relationship
Yeah.
with her.
I don't
I'm
think-
sorry.
I don't think you're really listening to
But
as
what
far
is
as.
the-
Go ahead.
But you're
Go
just
ahead.
going by just a
Go
little
ahead, go
topic
ahead.
here. So basically, you have these 6 brothers, right? I'm
minimum.
sure minimum. I'm sure they've moved on, right?
They moved on from the
Okay.
female, but
From
not
the
their children.
female. Okay, so what's the percentage of the
Sorry.
female that they're with right now that they probably cheated on with the baby mother? What's
No,
the percentage?
out of 6 brothers that I'm talking about, 4 of them never agreed to a parenting relationship with them.
Okay,
it was
then
actually
that's why
no.
they're in that situation.
Time out. We're talking about child. All right, listen. We're talking about child support. Before we get combative or we start pointing fingers or whose fault it is.
Well, we were talking about the 6 brothers, so we were just going.
No,
by that,
absolutely.
so.
Check this out now. Check this out. Child support is not limited to finances. Child support is also including availability of the parent.
Yeah.
So that being said, if finances is demanded because it's a part of child support, when these brothers want to be present, why is that not given to them? Why is that's what I'm saying?
The female has chosen that. She has decided.
Yeah.
I do not want you to be a part of my child's life. I will make your life a living fucking hell.
Now goes to my point, and I'm glad that you said that, because it goes to my point that if you are demanding by the courts finances, then it also should be demanded that when he wants to see his children, that should be a part of the finances. That in the event that you stop him from seeing his kids, it should also stop child support from being given to this woman.
It's called getting a lawyer.
That's what should be done.
It's called getting a lawyer, and then having your lawyer,
yourself.
right, and having the lawyer going ahead to do that and make that part of the conditions. Exactly. Unfortunately, a lot of brothers can't afford a lawyer.
Okay,
so
of course.
Therefore, that's why they're fucked. That's why they're fucked.
Yeah, because I have one. Okay, first of all, I have 3 kids. My first kid.
What are the ages, if I may ask?
18, 7, and 6.
Okay.
Now the last 2 are with are from my husband. Now my first one is from a deadbeat. I had no idea he was a deadbeat because he presented himself so well. And plus, you know how, I mean, at first he was around, he was doing all these other things and telling you how he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know when I found out he was a deadbeat? When? The day I delivered and he didn't show up.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. So then afterwards, he wanted to be in the child's life afterwards because, you know, the mother, which is myself, you know, kid is wearing Abercrombie and Fitch, wearing Gap. So now you want to be daddy.
Right.
So now you want to come and you want to take pictures and say Daddy of the Year.
Right.
As if
how old was the kid when he decided to get back in? Was it after all the diapers? Was it after
usually during
all
the
first
for the
2
first
years?
2 years?
Right. Yeah.
So now we want to take pictures and we want to take screenshots. Daddy of the Year, right? And we want to be on Facebook so we could get comments like, "Oh, how cute, great dad."
Oh, right.
But yet you contributed to 0. But you know what? This brother really, I don't know who was informing him, but somebody informed him and told him, hey, since you're a deadbeat and you're not working, you're home. Why don't you try to get in the child's life by trying to put her on child support? And you can say you could get half custody.
Oh, shit.
But little did he know that I'm a working woman. So basically, I went and I got an attorney.
That's right.
But he didn't. So he got screwed.
Amen. See, that's what
Hey,
I was
real
talking
quick.
about. Get
Real
yourself
quick.
a lawyer, fellas.
Hey, real quick.
You want to see your children? Get a lawyer.
Hey, real quick,
Yes.
I have a couple questions for you. So,
Yes.
when you had your firstborn,
Yes.
how long did you know that brother?
Oh,
Before
2.5, 3 years. I didn't even know this brother was like, I mean, hello, he's dining me, whining me. We're doing everything I
Yeah.
don't know what it is about men, but when they're in relationships,
Yeah.
2 to 3 years.
They're
That's
great.
it. It's that switch
and then
after
something
2 to
just
3 years.
switches when they have responsibility or something. It just switches. You're no longer the girlfriend. You're not available like that anymore because hey, you got to breastfeed. You got
Right.
other things to do.
It's because they're not looking
So-
at you no longer as a sex object. You're breastfeeding. You're disgusting,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Pretty much,
It's a whole bunch of things that men don't want to deal with and whatever. So
Yeah. In the 2 years or the 3 years that you were with this guy, was there ever a discussion about what co-parenting or parenting together, what that would ever be like?
Absolutely, because first of all, we were 2 different religions. So this person happened to be Jehovah's Witness, and I grew up Catholic. So therefore, of course, there was discussions. As a matter of fact, there were even discussions of me saying that, hey, if I get married, which he had a problem with me hyphenating my name. Okay, so we had discussions.
This was prior to having the kids. So there was
Of course.
All right. So when it comes to that, you know, not to jump off topic or whatever, because this is also a part, believe it or not, I'll tie it back into child support. So he had a problem in the event that you guys were going to get married with the hyphenated name, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what did that conversation with parenting, what did that even sound like? Like,
well, basically, since he was
like, I want a boy, you want a girl, like that?
No. So basically, it was more so like, you know, I was like, well, you know, I grew up Catholic, so pretty much the children are just gonna go my way. The way that we're going to parent is I'm gonna be the bitch, and you're gonna be the one that's gonna be much lean,
Right.
because I mean, I'm more militant and more tough. So therefore, you always want your kid to have somebody that they can trust and they can go to. You can't have two militant parents. So basically, we spoke about this to the extent.
And so after you guys agreed, it says, you know what, if a baby is going to come, we are both going to raise this kid together. That's what the conversation was.
Of course, because prior to me having my son, I did have a miscarriage, and he was torn.
Oh.
So then this is the baby after a miscarriage.
Yeah. I mean, you don't seem like the kind of girl that would get pregnant just out of just anybody that you got, you met.
Thank you, my sister.
Like that.
No, but I'm just saying, God, they lie. People change their minds.
They do.
But when men change their minds, they have a choice to either show up or dip. But me, I have no choices.
Yeah. That is my point right there. So look, real quick. After I go ahead, no, that's a point I want to make, I should say. Yeah. That's a point I want to make.
Okay. I was like, what was your...
No, that's a point that I want to make.
Okay.
Hey, I can't, after asking those questions or whatever, if that's the case, remember, at the beginning of this conversation, I said, there are some people that just need to be on child support. And based off of everything that you just said, it sounds like he needs to be on child support. All right, but check this out.
Child support not involved with the child's life, right?
Well,
or,
actually,
because
that's what I end up getting.
Hey, time out.
That's what I end up getting.
Now I'm about to say time out, because I believe that everybody should know exactly who their parent is and let that kid make that decision whether or not. All right.
Negative.
That's what I believe.
I don't know about that because you know what? Some people
9.
are just not fit to be parents. Man.
Exactly.
They're not fit to be parents.
Right. And they should not know their other half. I'm sorry. They shouldn't know the other half.
Sometimes you got to keep them away so they won't become who that person is.
Exactly.
What if he was an abusive asshole and in and out of jail?
Yeah.
And just man, you want that fucking kid to grow up like that too?
Depends, man.
A drug addict or all kinds of a deadbeat? No,
and they have the people that they have around their children and the type of
financially
people that
irresponsible. All that craziness, nah, man, I'm good. I don't need my child around that.
No, you don't.
By the way, I have no children. Again, I would make an amazing father. Okay. I personally don't even want. First off, I don't even want to. I'm
about to say.
I don't want to have children. I don't. But because of the finances, because they're expensive as shit. So fuck that. If I get pregnant, I'm giving whole custody to the damn daddy. Fuck that. It's a wrap. I give you full custody, my friend. I'm out.
Hey, man, I mean, listen, no matter what the parent lifestyle is, it all depends. Like, for example, the upbringing of that child, the values and the morals that I believe that is input into that kid now has a comparison. This is the outcomes I get when I'm over there. These are the outcomes that I get when I'm here. So, I mean.
Well, can I say something?
I'm sorry, Omar, really quickly. Hey, Tommy said, give a shout out to Tommy. She is the voice of reason. And she is because you are. You said that when we started the show.
I'll tell you what though, man. Some people, they're so vindictive. Like I have my own situation. I don't put names out there, but they know who they are if they ever watch this. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But some people will have like my situation prior. I had an oldest. I still have an oldest. Like that's my oldest son. I don't see him as not. Right. He's not biologically mine, but I raised him. So he was 2 years old when we met. And this kid is like 18. He's about to be 18 in September or whatever. But I noticed from the jump of me being put on child support or attempting to, or which she's doing or whatever now, I noticed that from the other guy, there was no pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was no.
Because she knew he was
she didn't put him on child support. And I'm not trying to point fingers like that, but she didn't put him at all. But me, being the guy who I am, I'm being put on child support for reasons.
Because you're responsible.
I mean,
and I'm
that's
sorry.
That's why I wanted to say it's based on situations.
Yeah, because it depends.
You're responsible.
Yeah, it's more about like when someone is more vindictive towards you for whatever reason they have, if they have ill will,
because they're hurt.
Yeah, if they're hurt.
No, he was too good.
That's
to
the kind
her.
of
that was the damn problem.
That's the kind of child support that I'm against.
Because I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I take care of
Mm-hmm.
mine. I do what I have to do. I take my kids. I feed them. I clothe them. I take them anytime I want to. I wish I could have my kids forever, and that's it. But the thing is,
so then fight for full custody.
Some people have their
situation.
situation.
Fight for full custody. Fight for full custody. Get yourself an attorney. Fight for full custody. I've already told you that.
That's more or less,
Unfortunately, you're not the majority We wish more men were like that. You guys are like the small.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Minority.
Exactly.
And this is my thing. It's all about. There's no pretty way for me to say it. It's all about what you attract. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so when I talk about, I know a minimum of at least 6 brothers. I know well more than 6 brothers because I know that I parent my children with my wife. All right, that's number 1. Yeah. Number 2, I just don't hang around deadbeats. Well, the situation that you're talking about, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, he was a deadbeat.
But what I'm saying is,
in sheep's clothing.
What I'm saying is, I don't hang around those people. Those brothers ain't in my circle.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the child support that I'm against the child support where a female, they just agreed at that particular moment, and I don't care how much flack I get for this, to have sex with that individual. They ain't know him from Adam. Mm-hmm. They just had sex with this guy.
He shouldn't have dropped the seed or whatever.
Wait a minute, because this is the thing. When a woman also understands that she is the one, you said it in this show, 1 second, you said it in this show, I'm the one that has the most to lose.
She's the gatekeeper.
She is the
But you're the water dropper.
Yes, I would agree in you in this sense, yes.
So that being said, even though I'm the water dropper, you got 18 years of your life to lose. This is the thing. I could just lose some finances. Mm-hmm. So that being said, it's vitally important for a female to take the opportunity to get to know who the heck is dropping seeds in them. Otherwise, they're going to just try to just get child support and just use their kid as a weapon. Okay. And I'm against that.
Okay. And to follow up with that, women, you have 72 hours. 72 hours. Plan B is over the fucking counter. No excuses. No, seriously. You sleep with a random dude, or
but
even
if sometimes they do lie, and they leaked it. They leaked the little liquid, but you let you know.
It doesn't matter. You got 72 hours. You got 72 hours.
In your defense, though,
you got 72
honestly,
hours. And abortion is also an option.
Honestly, in your defense, sorry, and I know some scumbags, man, that'll sit there and take at least months, maybe years to be pretenders with a woman, and then they will get them to where they want to get them. You know what I mean? Like, so it's more like it's more like some men are manipulative. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So check me out. Mm-hmm. This is something that cannot be disputed. I cannot. I'm this confident.
All right.
Y'all ready for this?
Yes.
So you said that there are some scumbags, right?
Yeah.
That have tricked this woman.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. You know a person by the hard times. If somebody stick with you through hard times, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now, if a female, this scumbag I'm talking about, this guy you talking about, if a female said, you know what, we not gonna have sex. I want us to get to know each other. Mm-hmm. You just created a hard problem for this guy, because when this guy approached you, he didn't want to know your heart. He wanted your vagina. Yeah. So if y'all ain't have sex for a year, 2 years, this guy ain't finna hang around if he's
they do.
If he's a
because some of them are sleeping with other people,
goals, man.
And they still see you as that prize, and they still stick around.
That's a scenario that's possible. My question to you is, do you know at least one person that happened to, where somebody? Do you know at least one person that waited for more than 365 days? And they stuck around with that same. You know one person that's like that? Because in 2021,
no, there's many. Because at the same time, the brother probably had side chicks, but he was still showing up like he's waiting for you.
Yeah, I never met that.
I've seen that person.
Seen that
I'm
sorry. Yes.
I've seen that person.
It happens, boo.
Yeah.
You got 3 out of 1.
Check this out. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm asking you if you witnessed it with your own eyes.
Yes, we have.
If you say yes, you say yes.
Especially women, especially us females who are always constantly being heartbroken.
This is still where the 80-20 plays in, dog.
I get that, bro, but I just never seen somebody wait out on somebody for a year, bro. And they just stuck around with that person.
You ever seen somebody who wants something so bad that they'll do anything for it?
Especially if you're a virgin.
And they'll be patient.
Now I'm thinking another question. Now I'm thinking another question. How is it that this female ain't recognized this dude was cheating for a year?
Because she probably... No, because... You guys act like you don't have
Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something.
I'm not living with you, right? Am I going through your phone? You said there's trust. I'm sure you guys did the trust thing, right?
Yeah.
So why should I be going through your phone if you telling me these things and I'm being real?
Trust.
How often are you guys hanging out? Because if you hung out with
5
somebody
days a week.
5 days. I
days a
can't be
week.
with a guy 24/7.
You right, but if you're with him 5 days a week, out of those 5 hours, somebody had to text him.
No.
What did he do with his phone?
No, because he has
What did he do with his phone?
He didn't.
He has set
didn't.
hours.
He had the phone on silent every time I was with him. Next.
Or you know what
For
they do now?
365 days? Now y'all tripping. Somebody
block
slipped.
it.
No, the
WhatsApp, a
side
whole bunch
girl.
of things.
The side girl is on Scam Likely. So every time Scam Likely
Y'all talking
keeps calling,
possibilities right now.
Yo, I'm gonna give you
Y'all
a secret of mine, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all talking
I'm not gonna do this to the
This
person.
is impossible. It
Look,
happens every day.
I'm
That's
not,
a reality.
I'm not gonna do this to
a
the
lot
person.
of women.
I'm not gonna do this to the person that I'm speaking to right now, my girl. I'm not gonna do this to her. I promise you.
Okay.
But in the past, for
Yes.
me personally, if I had somebody that was kind of piquing my interest, and I know I shouldn't be talking to them, I would block them before I go in the house. Because if you block the number, you can't get text messages and calls.
Okay, so you gonna tell me that don't
So
exist?
it exists.
You have a friend right now.
Right
It's telling
there.
you
It
the
exists.
possibility.
In living color.
It's true. I mean,
But check me out. Check me out.
Hey,
He
I have a follow-up for your
but this-
question about
all right,
his
that's fine.
homeboys.
That's
Okay.
fine. But check this out. Check this out. He did it before he got in the house. There is going to be a day he's going to be tired and he is going to forget.
Do you think he's going to
Unless he's
spend the
sleeping at
entire
that
night
house.
with her?
That's what I'm
No
saying.
one's
You
sleeping
just-
over, dude. You're just with each other
You're
for
just with
5
each other.
hours.
You guys have a mutual.
Yeah.
A mistake.
You guys
When
go
you're
to movies,
hiding
dinner.
something, a mistake
You really-
is a
okay.
mistake is going to happen, and then he's going to get away with something because y'all. Like, what the heck? He's gonna be like, oh,
He's just gonna make an excuse, but
that
you're
one
just
got
gonna
away.
be so naive and be like, "Oh, well, it's nothing because it's not something that happens all the time."
Yeah,
Like,
naive, right? You said? Did you say naive?
We're naive. We're
my
human.
God.
Naive human. I'm in a relationship.
if you-
I trust you. You trust.
But you
me.
have a right to ask questions like, yo, who was that?
and you have a right. And when I ask questions,
Not
that you're
when-
lying
when-
to me.
Who was that? Why did you flip your phone over? How come every time you get up, you take your phone with you?
But they're not
What's
slick.
going-
But it's not happening.
Some people
like
aren't
that.
really doing that. Hey, anybody playing the fucking public
They're not doing
announcement
that.
John Doe shit? No one's playing that role anymore. No one's picking up the phone like, no one's doing that. And star 69ing.
I didn't.
Yes, nobody.
I didn't understand that point.
No one's doing any of
But
that
the thing
stuff. Bro.
is-
They're getting really clever and really
the thing
creative.
is,
with
Yes,
cheating.
but ladies, pay
All right,
attention to
all
the
right.
scam likelies. If they keep coming back to back, they change the girl's name to
Y'all
scam
right.
likely.
Okay, so then I got a question, Omar. You
Okay.
said that relationships are all about, who you attract, right? Your homeboys clearly attracted those baby mothers of theirs. So there's clearly something wrong with your homeboys to have clearly attracted those females to now they're getting karma back to them through their kids.
you know
And
what?
they didn't know they were scallywags.
So really, you're over here like, I got
Poor
6
girl.
brothers. I swear they're really good.
Well,
that,
you know-
that I would never.
No,
but you
no.
know what? In the
Hey,
end
real
of the
talk,
day,
real
but
talk.
who did they attract? They
Real talk.
attracted a
Can
bitch.
I say you're-
a vindictive
Hey,
bitch?
hey, can I say you're completely
There's something wrong with the homeboy.
RZA? You're right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Because they got these chicks because they was thick.
Because they were trusting a big booty with a smile.
Not just the big booty, you know what I'm saying? This chick was bad. That's what they was saying.
That's
They
what
went
these
after-
hoes want baddies. They want a baddie. They finna get a
themselves-
savage.
So they themselves fell into the same trap that
I'm a
women.
victim of that.
They
Fell
want a
into-
baddie. They finna get a savage.
Got what you
I'm a
paid for,
victim
boo.
of that. And you know what? You think you know someone until that time comes when they're being in their feelings and they want to give you some type of child support. Dog, that shit is crazy.
At the end of the day, all I can say is that we talk about this all the time. All I can say is all they can get is financial support.
So if a woman gets
18 years?
if a woman gets
18
child support, right?
18 years. At 18, then that child can go ahead and decide if he wants to find his biological parent.
So so
No,
if
you missing the point.
Wait,
You know how long 18 years
if a
is?
woman gets child support, right? Is it fair to say that she cannot ask for anything else?
I mean, if I'm getting child support, there's no need to be greedy.
Yeah.
Because when
No,
you
I mean,
have the child,
But when I
you
say
should
that,
be you should be
real quick, guys, if you want to call in, you want to chime in, you want to say something, go ahead and give us a call at 786-383-2219. That's 786-383-2219. But if you are okay, think about it like this. Let's say, for example, this is a big example. A woman gets $600 a month, right?
Okay.
Right? When she gets that money and she spends it for the kids, right? She has the money. And does she have the right to come ask the man, hey, listen, I need another $200
Yeah, if you they daddy.
for such and such?
Why not?
Why?
Because the $600 could probably be contributing to putting the roof over their head. And
hold on, time out.
Maybe
with or without that kid, would you have the roof?
That's bullshit.
What?
That's
with
bullshit,
or
Mrs.
without
E.
that kid, would you have had a place to stay?
Probably a 1-bedroom that's a lot cheaper than the 2.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Okay, so your kid has a baby. How old is this kid we're talking about?
It don't matter.
I don't
because
know,
of
like
the
6.
They still need their own room when you're in child support.
No,
They
but-
want to make
but-
sure that you have a great environment for that kid. So they want to make sure that you have sufficient, adequate things for the children. That's the process when you go
Next,
through
you're going to
child
be
support.
saying, I need it for the car, too. Did you
okay,
have a car before or
Let
after the
me
kid?
ask you a question. Why do you think these ball players pay so much child support? Because the child has to have the same lifestyle as the father.
No, they
as
don't.
the
But that's the
father.
thing.
For
They
the
don't.
salary, right?
Isn't
it the way
They do not
because
have
don't
to
they?
have the same lifestyle.
No, because of the way
Lifestyle?
that they're living,
Lifestyle.
you can't have a millionaire father
Lifestyle.
like Puffy and you're living in the project.
No, of course not. That's different.
So that's what I'm
Okay,
saying. So
then.
that's
But
why
not
you have
over
these
the
ball
top.
players that's paying $26,000.
We're talking about people making
A month.
$40,000, $35,000, $40,000 a year. That's what we're talking about. And we're going to talk about lifestyle.
Literally,
I'm not
that's
talking
just
about
Florida.
But what
I'm
I'm
not
saying
talking
is
about
based on
P.
your
Diddy.
problem.
But what I'm saying
I'm
is
not talking
based
about
on
P.
your
Diddy.
salary.
No,
If
I
you're
said
living in a
that's Florida
2-bedroom,
problems,
you're
40K
making
a year.
$40,000. Therefore, $20,000 or however much needs to go to the child.
You said
Nah, let me
20,000 needs to go to the child?
You eat
Do
every
you
day,
know it
right?
takes $1 million
Is that
now to
woman-
raise a child from
really?
birth to 18? It's $1 million.
Hold on,
right
that's
now.
what they say? That's what they say?
According
Yes.
to statistics in the
Hold on,
Time
time out.
magazine.
Time out.
But again, that was back in like 2015.
Time
Forgive
out.
me.
Now I know I make a
But it was
pretty.
$1
I know
million
I know
back
I
in
make a pretty
2015.
penny.
Okay.
I have not paid close to $1 million for my kids.
How old are they?
9.
I've
8.
heard that average though. The $1
9,
million
8,
to raise the
8.
kids.
Are they?
And
What are they?
From
Boys or
birth to
girls?
2
18.
girls and a boy.
Girls are
Because,
a lot cheaper than boys because when you have to start
Boys
buying
are
very
expensive.
expensive.
Boys are expensive.
Yeah.
The clothes are
Very-
expensive.
The shoes are expensive,
oh
and
my
they grow
fucking
out,
God.
and then they eat a lot.
Because
Oh,
I'm about
and
to-
y'all men eat.
You can say all of that, but all I'm saying is I don't see myself going shopping
I'm
as a
sorry.
shopping spree. Go ahead.
The number is 786-383-2219. That's 786-383-2219.
How often are you buying clothes for your kids for real?
Every season.
Every season. Same thing with me. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on spending over $1,500, $2,000 for school shopping this year with my kids. All right, and that's for school shopping. I'm talking about uniforms, and that's just me because I don't want them to have some messed up shoes. I want them to have some good shoes because everybody's wearing
You
the
say
uniforms.
15,000 collectively,
I ain't
or
say
15,000.
I said 15,000.
I mean, I'm sorry, 1,500 a piece or collectively.
Peace, collectively. Are you kidding me?
Collectively.
Because look, when we go to Children's Place, when we go to the Gap, y'all ain't going there. Y'all ain't going there. I'm being realistic because
With 3 kids, 1,500.
my 2-year-old doesn't need.
Okay, so
all
that
right?
one's
so
out.
That's right. So that
Okay.
being said, we can do the math, all right? Because
$750 per
pants,
child, right?
pants for a
More than that,
9-year-old,
it's like
pants for a
$750
9-year-old female, and an 8-year-old female. We're talking about khakis, whether they're shorts or long.
$10
that's
a piece.
$10
Yeah.
a piece.
You need
And
5
then
for every day, which is $50.
That's $50. So 50 times 2, that's 100. Now let's get 10 shirts for each one of them. Now how much are those shirts? $3.99.
piece.
$3.99
must get
at the
them on
Children's Place or at the Gap. $3.99 to $5.99. So let's go with $5.99.
Okay.
6, 10. So that's $60. $60 times 2. That's $120. So far, bro, we are at $220. Now I'm gonna buy them some different belts. Okay, because I want them to have different belts for their uniform. I'm gonna buy them some different color socks because I want them to stand out. But at no means before I buy the shoes that they at $500.
Yes,
so
they-
I'm still below $1,500, and you're gonna say $1,500 a piece?
Well, then again, you're thinking
I'm
of the
sick of it.
age of the children because
sick of
as children get older, the it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And
wait till the
the
girls go
shoes
to
are-
prom.
Yeah,
Wait for
especially
prom.
the shoes are more expensive.
And a wedding. wedding. Oh, you know you're gonna pay for the wedding. You got 2 girls.
Wedding.
2 girls.
Wedding. They are adults.
The father always pays for the wedding. The father of the bride always pays for the wedding.
They are adults.
That is a tradition.
That tradition.
Then you are not traditional.
You want a wedding or a house?
Get the fuck out of here.
You want a wedding?
No, we're talking about the kids.
I can't help you with that mindset.
We're talking about
if you want a wedding or a house. If your father said you want
if you're good enough, then you will know that they would have a house before they got married. You will know that they would have a house before they got married, so you still have to pay for the wedding.
Baby girl.
Well, you think they finna get married before owning the home?
Hey,
I would hope they owned the home before they got married.
You say what you want to say. Baby girl, Jesus. You want a house or a wedding? What's your choice?
Of course I'm going to say a house.
Now,
really?
The thing is,
okay, exactly. Daddy, I own the house. I already have a house, Dad. I'm getting married. Will you pay for it?
Real quick. Did you own a house at 21 to 29?
Okay, I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm 35 years old.
You did?
And I'm now getting married and I own my own house. Dad, will you pay for my wedding? Because every father of the bride pays for the wedding.
Well, good luck.
This is me, 30? Your daughter. Oh, so your daughter 30? You won't do it at 30.
How old are you talking?
30. So let's say 30. 25 or 30.
Now,
25 to 30. 25 to 30.
Is there an age limit?
This is the thing.
Is there an age limit?
This is the thing. This is the thing. This is so situational. Y'all can make assumptions all y'all want, but it's all about the times of life and what my kids have already done. My kids would have owned properties by then.
But what I'm asking
you think I'm gonna pay for a wedding after I've done given them properties?
I need the voice of reason over here.
Omar,
after I've given them properties?
So Omar, let me ask you, if that is her wish for you to pay for the wedding,
thank you.
She doesn't want a house, you're gonna pay for the wedding, right?
Properties?
No,
she's asking you. She's not asking you for that, Daddy. I want, as a wish, before you die, I want you to buy to pay for my wedding.
Let me make this clear for everybody that's listening.
I'm glad I'm not in
the children that I'm raising won't ask that because they're going to understand the value of wealth. They're going to understand. You can hope it all you want to. I know there is no doubt. The way I raise my kids, my entrepreneurship kids. Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna act like that.
So what if they get with somebody that's an heir and that has plenty properties and there's no prenup?
No prenup.
Say that again?
No prenup.
They won't marry that guy. Ain't no prenup.
No, I said there's no prenup. They're marrying an heir that owns multiple properties. So they don't need that. So Daddy, I want for you to pay for my wedding.
I don't get that. You got to say that again. Heir. What do you mean?
Oh my God, your daughter is now engaged to an heir who has many properties.
Prince of Zamunda,
right?
The Prince of Zamunda. That's what I thought you.
An heir.
They don't need my money. Nigga, they don't need my money.
Oh,
the Prince of Zamunda.
This guy.
This guy's a class act.
I know
he's just so avoiding the situation. He's acting like a Trump. That's what he is.
Hakeem?
Yes.
Oh,
you want my little bit of money, and you got
kingdom money.
You know what's so funny that
she got kingdom money, and she wants my money.
Yes, Daddy.
It's because you're her daughter, and that's what she would want as her wish.
And that's
she
what
deserves
she wants.
it. She deserves it. She's worked her ass off. She's made you proud. You've raised such a wonderful fucking daughter.
She did that for herself.
And all she
did that for herself. She did that so she can have a better life. That's what I teach. That's what I teach my children.
Okay, the answer is no. The answer is no.
The answer is no.
It's both. Both ways, no.
No.
Both ways. What do you say both ways? What do you mean?
Because if you're saying buying a house, then if I ask for a house and then you're like, oh, well, I'm going to get you what I want to get you. I'll be like, I want a 6-bedroom, 4-bedroom
house, all of that.
By that time.
Oh, shit. See,
that's what they don't want to hear.
Trump, no,
that's what they don't want to hear.
That's you veering off from the actual point.
It's not veering off. It's about how I raise my kids.
But either way, for me personally,
this man doesn't answer yes or no questions.
No matter how my kid's life goes, if I got it, I'm paying for the wedding for my daughter.
Thank you.
Hey, you can get kudos and stuff all you want to.
It's just
that's
how I see the tradition.
It's a tradition.
To me, it's not about traditional. It's not about
what's traditional now.
It's not about how they're raised or how they become
traditional
successful.
in 2021.
But it's not about success.
Weddings are still traditional. Celebrations are still traditional. Proms are still traditional.
Wait.
About child support,
The thing is,
wait.
Wait. The thing is, it's about giving your daughter away in the sense that, well, you trust this man. So I don't see the problem for me personally if I got it why I'm not paying for the wedding because I'm sending her off.
I'm not going to say anything to you.
Button? I don't know what button is.
First of all, I never said, first of all, and this is what y'all going to always hear about me. I'm going to always tell my truth. I'm not going to try to convince y'all that what I'm thinking or how I'm raising my kids is right. What I'm going to tell you, I've never said that your train of thought. I never said. Go ahead.
Real quick, we got a call coming in. Hold on.
All right, Jennifer's online with us.
I got to hear.
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome.
Hi, Jennifer.
To send a voicemail.
Hey, you called in the LightWork. What's your name and where you from?
Jennifer.
Hi,
Hey,
Jennifer.
what's up, Jennifer?
Welcome.
Hello there.
Hi. Oh my God, you guys are cracking me up. Okay, so y'all forgot something though. Like it's 2021. Like at least I know from my family, the fathers can't be affording all of that. What about the car? What about tuition for school? Hello.
The necessities of life.
Like we don't get it like that. Not at least not for the most part.
It's I base things off what I'm saying, Jennifer. Is if I got it like that. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be scrapping all the change I can to make it happen. It's just based off of if I got it like that. So, I mean, it's to each his own.
And there's grants.
I talk about the necessities of life. So I'm with you.
I mean, look, I don't have a daughter, but.
But you say now you don't have a daughter, and what now?
Did we lose her?
Hello.
Oh, we lost her. We lost her.
Yeah, man.
Caller, whoever just called us. I think
But Omar, let me ask you something.
Give us a call back when you get a chance.
So basically, as a parent, you raise your children to be assertive and to be this way. But what if you can pour however much things you want in them, but what if your expectations don't come out the way that you want?
I will still love my kids the way I love them right now.
Okay.
That's just the bottom line. But I don't worry about that. I worry about doing the best that I can do and also teaching them what I didn't know. So they won't value a fancy wedding over residual income.
What makes you think that they may not
potentially
value that?
That possibility of life is still there. You know what I'm saying? However, the way that we're going right now, the path that I'm going right now, it seems as though they won't value a fancy wedding over residual income and creating wealth.
Okay, so I have a question. So do you believe that child support ends when they become adults? Because in a sense, in a sense, you should be supporting your child no matter what. Not saying you're giving money as far as whenever they're in trouble, you getting them out of the water. But it's more like
tuition.
When
they're in college.
We got a call coming in. Give me a second. We got a call.
Because with child support,
hold on a second. We got a call real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you on with LightWork? What's your name and where you from?
It's Tommy Boy from
Whoa,
Miami.
what's up, Tommy?
Yo, this Tommy from Power, bro.
He is white, so I get it.
Hey,
what's going on?
I just wanted to see if it's possible if I could see the fourth member. Female. Because look,
nah, it's not possible. It's not possible.
I do like that.
You can see her hand. You can see her hand. But you can't.
Okay,
she probably could give you a little wave.
Go ahead and wave for the camera.
Just one finger. She could give you one finger or something. There it is. There it is. All right. Oh, she gonna give it a good hand too.
We got the diamonds, right?
I just got a question though. Am I and Riza the only people without kids here?
Yes, Tommy.
So choose wisely, my brother, because there are some women out there that use their vaginas as a business.
All the time, Tommy. Choose.
Some women that use their vagina as a business.
Yes, residual income is what they call it.
Oh wow.
Absolutely.
Nah, I was mentioning it earlier in the comments. I was like, at 24, I had gotten a vasectomy, which is something very unheard of.
Good job, Tommy. Good job. Good job.
Yes.
But
so
that's
the
the
man is
thing.
getting vasectomies.
But listen, the reason why I got it is because they sat me down in the same Planned Parenthood in Naples, Florida. I've been to 11 times with 3 different females, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I killed 11 of my children. Right? So,
wow.
So they sat me down.
That don't make you a murderer.
And they told me, they sat me down. They told me, hey, we're gonna offer you this procedure because you're just too wild. You know,
he didn't do it. They
wild
did.
Out there.
Damn.
And now I kind of regret it. I'm 32. I kind of regret it.
That's what I was going to say. That's why I did not.
Risa is the spirit animal here, my spirit animal. But she's speaking too much facts. You guys talking about prices. Inflation's only going up, man.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about them pre-COVID prices. We got to talk about them post-COVID prices, bro.
Absolutely. And that's the kind of weddings they want, post-COVID on weddings.
But Tommy, shout out to you because that's informed.
I really appreciate y'all and y'all time, man.
Thank you, Tommy.
Shout out to you because you realized that you were a nymphomaniac.
Right,
and then
that too.
You got the procedure done.
And that too, the fact is he took responsibility and was like, you know what, I don't really want to be involved like that. I know I'm not going to be
he has
there.
a conscience.
And he was self-aware.
Yes.
He was self-aware and he did it at a young age. Kudos to you. I wish more
regret.
men got vasectomies.
Hold on.
I wish more men got. Oh, he'll get over it.
No, that is
vasectomies.
There's adoption now.
That is rude.
Now that he's more mature.
Exactly.
Yes, there
he can
is
adopt.
adoption.
He can adopt.
But there is nothing like your own
God,
seed.
oh, please.
Yeah, that's
no,
true.
it's not.
Nah, I gotta agree with Omar.
You can disagree all you want to.
But did you hear the numbers?
All children are children, right?
And
we're all God's children.
Women.
That's true.
So that means out of 3, you knocked up 1.
That's true.
Probably 2 or 3 times. Now, do you guys are? You said something about somebody using their vagina as what? I don't know, the Panama Canal or whatever the hell you said. Residual income. But you have a lot of these men that are also there. Okay, so they get these women pregnant and they leave these women broken.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's absolutely true. And I would be a fool to disagree with that. But this is the thing. There are preventative measures.
Yeah.
All right. And
like
so
Plan B.
And so not just Plan B. Something as simple as a condom. Yes. Or you know what I'm saying? Or the old fashioned pull out. You know what I'm saying?
Pull-out does not work.
Exactly. What
serious? Is that what you're preaching?
No, I am so sorry. Scientifically, please don't ever listen to this man saying that. That is so incorrect, and I hate when men say that. Pull out, the pull-out method scientifically.
Doesn't make her completely right.
No. That is scientific.
Her aggression doesn't.
Call me on my fucking facts, fact checkers. Call me on my fucking facts. Pull-out game is not the real method of fucking birth control. Condoms are, or celibacy. Yeah. One of the fucking 2. That's it. Not pull-out. What the fuck? You know why pull-out doesn't work? Because it's called the pre-cum. You niggas don't see it. You niggas don't feel it.
You don't feel it yet.
And it already has sperm in it. So ain't no pull-out method here, okay?
All right, you heard her piece. Now hear mine. I have the exact number of kids I want.
What?
You also have only been with one woman for your life as well. You have a wife, you have a kid, you're more stable than half of these niggas outside. Stop comparing your life to the rest of these niggas out here because you ain't that guy. You're mad stable, son.
Oh, man, your aggression, once again, if you listen effectively...
So you don't think pre-cum can create a baby? You don't, gentlemen, you don't have to wait till you go, ugh.
No, but that's the thing.
To have the baby.
I know that.
You understand? So just the pull-out game is not... Because the woman's wet, the vagina's wet, and the man is wet. And sometimes you don't even know when it's slipping out of your penis.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
There are some
I don't
people
own a
that's
penis,
just,
but that's what the scientists say.
The majority of the guys really are enjoying the moment. And so they let it get into the last minute. But hey, y'all know best because y'all stroking these things out here.
When we stroking it, that little thing that comes out pre-cum. When you just do this,
it's not a lot. It's not a lot of what's the count?
But a baby can be created by pre-cum.
Once again, we talking possibilities. Absolutely possible. All things are possible.
Well, you know what, guys with bigger penises, I guess that's something.
That's a possibility. Right.
Oh man. Guys with small penises, don't worry about it. Pre-cum, that's a possibility.
Dang, where did that? Oh, okay.
That's
so
BS.
if you have a small penis, this is what we got to in this conversation. If you have a small penis, your pre-cum ain't gonna work.
That's what you're trying to say. If you're saying about
that's what
pre-cum,
I'm trying to say because I talked about the
that.
sizes of penises.
No, you didn't talk about size of penises, but what we're saying is you might as well say small penises.
You might as well say.
Don't worry about the little pre-cum or big penises.
You might as well say because the size wasn't even relevant in this conversation.
We added. That's called an
Reason, come on
oxymoron. So I just added something on just to make.
Hey man, back to child support. Back to child support.
Hey, man.
So what I was saying earlier is, in my opinion, man, I don't think child support ends when the person turns an adult. I don't think it ends when the child gains success. I think it ends when you die, when you're going out of your child's life, because at the same time it's not financial support, it's emotional support
as well.
it's physically being there support. It's just all types of support. So don't some people take child support as something that they're suffering because somebody just chooses to make their pocket suffer, because some women out there use it as a weapon to make the guy feel some type of way and to keep the children away from the fathers, or vice versa. Because some men are actually that vindictive, and some men who get the custody, because some men have that power, they use it just like women do. So to be vindictive.
That's
so
the truth.
And at the end of the day, child support does not only stay on financial basis.
Absolutely, that's a huge point. That's a huge point that we brought up throughout this whole conversation. What I believe also is it doesn't end. It doesn't end when that kid grows up over 18. However, because I've seen parents consistently support their adult children financially, I've seen that these children are not leaving their homes.
Oh yeah,
and in turn, they are ruining the next adult's life that they've decided to have sex with, because now this adult that's living on their own and doing everything is now expecting for this adult who didn't get off of their parents' child support yet. Now they're expecting for this individual to change because I see his potential.
I do.
I see her potential.
You made a very good point, though,
So no,
Omar, because you have a lot of parents. For most of these, if you're looking at the numbers,
let them be adults,
the majority of them are coming from single parent homes.
Come on,
Let's just not procreate anymore.
Come on,
How about
man.
that?
They're
Let's
coming
just
from
not
single parent
anymore.
homes. So at
we
the
don't have
same
any more
time, too,
problems.
we do have a lot of mothers that create a whole bunch of
Kids.
deadbeats.
son husbands.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, it's called son husbands.
What
They
is
treat that man, they treat that boy the way they always wanted to
And
treat
they don't require them to have any type of responsibility.
They treat the son as if they're the
The
husband.
son and husband. And the son can never go wrong. And even though he's messing with scallywags, it's the scallywags.
This is a part of that. This is the part of that cycle where I believe that making babies
Can we just not make any more babies?
Amen.
No, that's
Yes.
weird.
What?
That's the whole. No, that,
If
Can
you're
we just
not
stop procreation?
there, if you're not able to do it,
If you're making 40K, you shouldn't be having fucking kids. No, I'm so serious.
I like the way
As
you
a
put that.
female, if you're making 40K, you literally cannot afford.
Wait.
You can't.
Did she say 40K or fornicate?
40K. 40K.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I thought she said if you fornicate.
What?
I've been saying fucking the whole time. You think I'm going to say fornicate or copulation or intercourse or any of
you on
those
another level,
technical
dog. I was
words?
like, she said fornicate, bro. Goodness gracious. But look, man.
Well, if you can't fornicate and build that fortress, then don't fucking
The
fornicate.
responsibility of sex has been so overplayed as something that's just so desired that the risk behind it all is not even thought about, bro. And so this is why so many people are on child support. And that's why I ask you the questions that I ask you. Did you even take the time? 3 years? You did. You know what I'm saying?
Did your homeboys take the time?
Of course. First of all.
Because you've been asking her the whole time, like, yo, you did. But did you do this? Oh, okay, you
RZA,
did? All right.
Don't you understand? If you have not known why a man always approaches a woman, this will be the first time you know. It wasn't to have, they didn't say, you make pretty babies, I want you to have my kid. They said, I want to break that back in. They just want to have sex with you. It wasn't to build a family. It wasn't to grow a future. So that being said, our goal as men is to have sex with you, woman. That's just the bottom line.
Okay. Hey, man, where's the cup?
Okay. It is up to the woman. Right. It is up to the woman to say, okay, now that I know that this guy just wants to have sex with me, I also know that I am the one that have more to lose. That being said, the reason why I say I have more to lose is because this guy, he can just walk off. And then that being said...
Yeah, but that's a responsible person. But if we're just out having fun, I mean, I don't think people are intentionally saying, well, shit, let me just go have a baby tonight. You know what I mean?
Not
it's
intentionally.
Just,
that's the risk.
Can I just say...
Some people do trap people.
A lot of people trap people.
I'm talking about the risk.
Okay.
The risk.
You know, there's a possibility.
Versus reward.
Well, you could get gonorrhea.
Right.
Yo, there's some women out there who think just, because they had sex, they just want to instantly have a baby.
Absolutely. And then they say, you laid down, this is your responsibility.
No offense, but can I just say this as the only one who is pro-choice? Really, had those women been smart, if your homeboys was like, I just want to bang, shoot him up, bang, whatever, then you know what? Because she didn't believe in abortion, this is what now both of them have to deal with.
They didn't have that conversation.
They didn't have that conversation, and so now,
a good amount of those guys.
Because she decided not to have an abortion and have that kid. So guess what? That parent literally made that decision for that child's life already. In the end of the day, these children are suffering because of the parents' fucking decisions.
They are.
This is why I don't want children. It's not because I don't like children. It's because you parents fucking suck.
Hey, you can shit. Hey, but that's real talk.
Real talk.
Hey, real talk
parents
though.
Suck. Mm-hmm.
So while this lady is over there, struggling to get a babysitter though, and her husband and her baby daddy is really available over there. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Smoking weed with his scallywags in the room. Go ahead. Finish it.
I don't know who you know.
What do you mean? He's a deadbeat. Her baby. Listen.
Who is her?
You said the baby daddy, right? So the baby daddy.
That's your idea of a baby daddy?
Okay, so the baby daddy could have picked up the kid and took the kid to Chuck E. Cheese. The baby daddy could have been like, okay, I see that you have your hands full, so let me just go ahead and take him to the mall and go buy some shoes or something. Yeah. They don't necessarily have to come to your house.
But I know what Omar's saying though. There's a lot of times where a woman would avoid taking the kid to the father. Instead, they'll go try to find a babysitter and don't consider the father.
And the babysitter is an even worse situation.
Probably the environment is not good.
That house over there ain't. Are you kidding me?
Hey, she's cutting you the fuck off. She's from the child's life. She's cutting you off. She already said it.
So if you're gonna cut the man off, cut the money off.
But she's doing it with intention.
Cut it all off.
But when you do that, when you cut them off, you're trying to make them know them less.
How you gonna say cut it off?
You're cutting them off with intention to make them not even know their own father.
I don't believe in forced relationships.
But look, that's the point
why
we're
I
making.
Say cut them all off because I just don't believe in forced relationships.
RZA, this is the point that we are making. They're not cutting it all off. They're just cutting the man off and keeping his money. So when you say cut it all off, that's not what's happening.
But I think you guys are missing the point. You guys are acting like all these women are going around and they're vindictive. And
a majority of the women.
No, the minority of the women that are doing this is because the man has done something. There's hurt. There's betrayal. Yeah. There's something behind it.
I agree. So what that got to do with the kid?
No, it has nothing to do with the kid.
She's already making the decisions for the child because of her mentality.
She chose to have the child.
I'm not asking for why. I want the kid to be supported by
She's trying to protect her kid as well.
So that's like saying the kid suffers just because they look like their dad.
Yes. And the kid does suffer.
Yes, they do.
Sufferment happens.
But that's the minority.
And that's the world we fucking live in.
That's the minority.
Trash.
It's awful. We live in a shitty fucking world. We have shitty parents. We have shitty kids. Everybody's fucked up. So fucking what? Live with it, bro.
The thing that I don't want
as a person
is you have a lot of deadbeat dads that use this little thing here as an excuse of why they don't do it. Because the fact is there's more deadbeat dads than there are good dads.
But those are the guys who allow to get pushed away.
No, but at the same time, they use the same damn excuse. She don't let me see him. She doesn't do this. It's always her fault.
Man, I wish we could pull up a video right now. I swear to God, man, it was on it's on YouTube, man, where this guy, he literally went over there. He was recording. He was like, yo, man, he was banging on the door. He was like, yo, I really want to see my kid, man. Why you always doing this? And then the girl sicked her boyfriend on this guy, bro.
Did you call unannounced? Was he an abuser? That's the thing. We're looking at videos of things that we don't have any background.
We don't have the full story of it, right?
After this.
Brother, get a lawyer if that's how you feel.
Yes.
Bring the cops involved.
Whatever.
No, let's do it the white way. No, let's do it the white
I'm gonna
way.
talk to you.
The
details.
Okay, we got to do it the white way. If you guys are
situation.
playing with it, you guys got to do it the white way. Because she did.
The details of the situation was, I've been calling you. You blocked me. I've tried this and you did this. I have no other choice but to show up unannounced.
Nigga, I don't want you around. That's why I didn't pick up the fucking phone.
How is he abusive if he was just afraid of the dang boyfriend?
We don't know that.
The boyfriend really just was like, hey, get off this porch. He was scared. He was like, no, I just want to see my son.
Well, let me ask you something. How do we know he's not a stalker and that he's using the kids as an excuse
the man literally just said, I want to see my son.
Okay, I get it.
He was afraid of the boyfriend.
Okay, I get it. So bring the cops involved.
Get an attorney.
Bring the cops.
The man,
really?
the boyfriend,
then why didn't he call the cops?
Car.
So why didn't he call the cops and say, listen, I can't. Why can't he call the cops? I don't understand.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Omar.
Why can't he
go to the court?
Because he doesn't have custody. That's the better question.
Why can't he go to the court?
That's the question you need to ask. Go to the courts
and go to the judge and tell him that she is not doing what she agreed to do based on the terms.
That's the question you need to ask. I don't know if that guy did that. I'm just looking off of everything that was said in the video. People are trying out here.
Well, man, if you're trying and you're really vested in your children and you want all whatever 100% of your rights, do it the right way and get an attorney.
Right.
Do not try to do it yourself because you will lose, especially in the state of Florida, because they will side with the mother because the baby
100% of the time
with the mother.
Because
so do it smartly. You want to be part of it? Get an attorney.
Right. Let's do it the white way.
So let's go ahead and let me hear y'all final thoughts on this, man. Oh shit, that's kind of scary. Yo, let's hear the final thoughts of the day.
Get the devil out of here, man.
Yo, go ahead, man. Yo, so Mrs. E, what do you think about this situation, man, on child support, man? What's your whole thought process on it?
Guys, think about the children.
Yeah.
The children.
The children.
Because the adults were already messed up. And basically, try not to be vindictive, but I know it's easier said than done because people react from hurt. Yeah. Hurt people hurt things.
Yes.
All right.
Hurt people.
So what's up, RZA?
Oh, definitely. Just don't have them. Stop procreating until we don't have these problems no more. The fuck, all of you guys are shitty. I'm sick of it. I'm done. Bye.
My dog, preach. What's on your mind, dog? What's your final thoughts?
Hey, child support ain't limited to finances, man. Child support is allowing the parent to be involved, man. In my opinion, yes. You know what I'm saying? We are supporting the child, so support the child emotionally, psychologically, and you know what I'm saying? Did I say emotionally already?
Yeah. Yes.
Financially, physically, all of that. Support the kid in that capacity.
Yo, so look, if you got somebody on child support, good for you.
Call 1-800.
If that shit is right, good for you. But if that shit is wrong, I hope you get fucking karma. Have a good night.
Hope you fall off a sidewalk head first.